having a bad day today. Do you ever have those? I'm having one for no particular reason, just having a bad day. I'm grumpy, moody. Good thing Jose is very patient. Hola Farmsteaders!
Hola!
We are Mac
and Jose.
And welcome back to Yooper Country Farms.
Yeah.
We are a 20-acre market farm up here in the beautiful Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
Yeah.
And today we are going to talk about something we've been needing to do for about 2 weeks. Which sometimes on the farm things just get away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have the best intentions and it just doesn't happen as you want it to happen.
Okay.
So we had these fruit trees arrive about a week and a half ago, I think, and we need to get them healed in.
Yeah.
Healing in is something you do when your trees arrive, bare root like this, and you are not ready to put them in the ground. We're not ready because the ground is covered in 2 feet of snow.
Mm-hmm.
And probably frozen, so it's not yet time to put these in the ground. But you also may just not have time. So what you want to do is get them out of their boxes, take a look at them, and if you can't plant them for a couple of weeks, you want to do something that's called healing them in so that you're keeping the roots wet and keeping the tree happy until you are ready to plant it. So the first thing Jose and I want to do is open up these tree boxes. In these boxes, we're going to have hopefully 4 walnut trees, 6 peach trees, and 4 nectarine trees.
Okay.
So are you ready to get these open?
Da, 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 da. Oh, already open.
This one's already open. Okay, so these are walnut trees. Let's take a look at what we got here. These are the Franquette walnuts. The last English walnut to leaf out. Less susceptible to spring frost damage. Very large tree. Excellent shade. Yeah, so it's exciting. So when you get your bare root fruit trees, they're going to come looking something like this. Generally, they're going to be wrapped in plastic. They may or may not have some growing medium in it. But because these came out of California, I'm glad that they do because that's a long trip.
Yeah. So
the roots should be good and moist in here. Now we're just going to go ahead and open all of these, and then we're going to take the plastic off of all of these root balls.
Okay.
These are, it looks like, Robert Livermore red walnut. This is Americrest nectarine. And then Harco nectarines. So there's 2 of each. And these things are very well wrapped. I'm very happy with the way Grow Organics out of California did these.
Yeah.
These are frost peaches, frost peach, and Indian free peach. Again, everything looks good, in good condition.
Okay. 1.
2 Suncrest peach. We probably shouldn't be making a video today. I'm way too grumpy.
¿Tú quieres esperar más tarde?
No, we need to get it done. So Jose, we have now removed all of our trees from their boxes. And you are going to need, when you're healing in your trees, you're going to need 4 things.
Okay.
Jose, why don't you tell them what those 4 things are?
First thing, we need trees.
Okay, never mind. We need 5 things when we heal in the tree. So you obviously need the tree if you're going to heal it in. What else, Jose?
We need a trophy.
Yeah, a trough. We need a big container. We're going to need our medium that we're going to put the roots into. We're using peat moss. The trees themselves came with wood chips on them, and so we will just leave that in there with the trees because it's fine. And then we need some water. And you're going to need a cool, dark place to store the trees.
Okay.
The reason for that is because you do not want your trees to break dormancy. Our basement down here is a perfect spot. It stays right about 35 degrees down here in the winter. It's pretty cold. And so it'll be a good spot to keep these trees nice and wet, nice and moist and cool. So the first thing we're going to do is get the plastic off of these root balls now.
Heavy tape. Let's see. Oh, California!
Does it smell like California in the bag?
Yeah, I don't get... No.
Okay, generally when you get your trees, they're going to come grouped in groups of 2, 3. I've gotten them as many as 5 or 6 in a grouping.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to remove the whole group from the box. Like so.
We're gonna put this...
Yep, we're going to dump that in. So, go ahead.
Ah, perfect.
So we're going to leave them grouped, and we're going to just lay them on their side like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Jose, you want to get the next group of trees?
Okay.
Okay, so I have the trees set in here in a way that all of the roots, when we fill this with the peat moss, will be covered in water. So
Oh, nice.
so I have the trees set in here in a way that keeps. So I have the trees set in here in a way that's going to keep the root level below the top of the container. So when we put the peat moss in here, all of the roots will be covered and be able to stay moist. So Jose, you want to open up one of these?
Bum, 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 bum.
I've been kind of grumpy today. I'm not sure I trust Jose with this thing near my head. One of the problems we had and the reason it took us so long to heal in the trees is finding any potting medium that was not frozen. So this we had in the greenhouse for a couple of days. Of course, it never got warm enough.
Mm-mm.
We probably should have just put it in the house.
Oh.
Okay, only 6 more hours till I can go to bed. Maybe it has something to do with the time change.
Oh.
Maybe I should just go put myself to bed.
Early.
Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. And now we're going to add some water to this to get it really moist. Remember, you don't want it too wet. You don't want your trees floating in the water. Now, I think we're going to have to pay attention over the next 24 hours, let the water soak in and see how wet this is.
Yeah.
But surprisingly, soil needs a lot of water. It just sucks it all up. So we've put about 8 gallons of water in here so far, and I think we need more. It's just not...
No.
no, it's definitely not enough. Okay, so that's how we have healed in our trees down here in the basement. You can, of course, do this outside. It doesn't have to be inside, or you can do it in a garage. Just the most important part is that it's in a shady spot out of the sun, because the sun will really dry up your trees, and it will also bring them out of dormancy as it warms them and the soil around them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do it outside, you want to do it on a berm in a shady spot where you can dig a big hole and lay the trees on their side a little bit. Keep them in their group, and then just put soil over the top of them, water them real good, and leave them until you're ready to plant them where you want them to go in the ground. So these guys are probably going to spend at least a month down here.
Yeah.
Because we have 2 feet of snow on the ground, and the ground's probably frozen solid. So we're looking at having these down here for a while. We're just going to slide them over here out of the way. I don't want them to be where they're going to get bumped or their branches might get broken off. We just want them to be safe down here, out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and get that all set up. And then I'm going to heal in these walnut trees next. All right, Jose, anything else?
No, but this is good, very interesting. I never see this before, so
Yeah.
good.
Well, I think a lot of places they don't have to heal in their trees. You can probably put them in the ground. Up here, it just doesn't happen that way.
Yeah.
All right, so if you are a homesteader or a farmsteader that wants some fruit trees on your property, I hope that you'll subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. We have a ton of new fruit trees going in the ground this year that we have ordered. Most of them won't arrive till May, so we won't need to heal them in.
No.
They can go directly in the ground. But these ones for now are healed in. Anything else?
Not for this video.
All right. Again, we are Mac.
And Jose.
And this is Uper Country Farms.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.